that was. Yeah, that was absolutely fantastic.
That was a spectacular movie according to me. Hi, people.
Hi, friends. We're just back from watching this amazing film, RRR. Have you seen it yet?
It was almost 2 years since we went to a theatre. It has been very, very rare even now.
I know. Thankfully, the theatres are now open to full strength, and what an amazing film! You should watch this film in theatres only. I mean, it is made for theatres.
Rajamouli waited for so long to release it in theatre because it was a theatrical movie, and it was worth the wait in gold. We are not going to give you any story, or we are not giving out any spoilers, so we just go with the flow.
Absolutely. First, let's talk about the story. So we are not going to give you the details, but I think we all know from the trailer that this is about patriotism.
Yes.
But clearly, it's more about the bromance between Ramachandran and NTR, and that's absolutely overshadows the whole patriotic aspect, right?
It does. So that's a positive as well as the negative, isn't it?
Correct.
The patriotism didn't come out as much as bromance, but both the big stars were given enough weightage.
Correct.
And both of them scores brilliantly.
Tremendous acting.
Both the fans, I don't think they will be disappointed at all.
At all, absolutely. I think both of them have done such a spectacular job. It's a treat to watch them on screen. It was really nice. It was really good. So,
technical aspects. Let's talk about technical aspects. Yes, technically, this is at par with any movie that you can come up with. This was made at a huge budget, one of the biggest budget.
It's an
so
it is
showed. It is showed in every single frame. It is art, whether it's art direction, cinematography, music. It is just bang on. Action.
Fantastic.
It is over the top.
Yeah.
It is over the top. Yes. But when you see it in the theatre, you don't care. You just want to whistle.
Yeah, I mean, what is a film if it doesn't have a little bit of exaggeration, right? You are there for entertainment, and this is like a complete package.
And Natakuthe is the signature step is not the only thing. There's more to it. It was enjoyable. I loved it.
The placement of the song, right? The events which lead up to the song itself is amazing.
It was really fun.
And the whole crowd just erupted, when they saw NTR dancing, and it was
NTR is spectacular. One of our favorite dancers, so we just loved it.
It was absolutely entertaining. Tremendous fun.
Yes. So SS Rajamouli scores big time with the screenplay, amazing direction, amazing skill that he has. He knows where to put action, where to put emotion, and it is in the right quantity.
Correct. So, but one thing I'd like to mention here is that we watched this film in Tamil, right? We are in Chennai. We watched it in Tamil. It's absolutely laudable. It's amazing that both the main characters, right, NTR and Ramachandran, have dubbed their own voices in Tamil, which is a great feat.
Big applause for them.
Big applause for them. But yeah, there's the but over there.
Yeah, there are a few places where NTR is usually the Tamil is actually good, but there are a few places where we were unable to understand what he was trying to say. Yes, with the scene, we were able to understand what he would have said.
You get the context. But the exact dialogue is difficult to follow because certain words are not clear. The pronunciation is kind of not there. So in that speed, you're like, okay, so what exactly was the dialogue?
That was a problem.
So that was an issue.
That was a problem with NTR, but overall he did a good job.
Did a good job.
But Ramachandran, there is one word in Tamil which is very, very difficult. It's re. So vazhi is path
or the way.
Right, way. And vali is pain. So wherever there is dialogue where vali is written, saying that na pora vali, that is the way that I've taken, is it
the
right
or
not?
Or the wrong path. It
so
always
he says நான் எடுத்திருக்கிற வலி கரெக்டான வலியா தப்பான வலியா, it didn't work out well at all.
As in, he meant to say, I don't know if I've chosen the right path, but each time he said it sounded like the pain that I have undertaken, I'm not sure if it's the right pain or the wrong pain. It's like
he could have gone for a dubbing artist. So I just wanted to let that in. But overall, very credible job.
One last thing that I need to add is about the fact, all these Bollywood films, like when they end on a high at the end, they have this dance number where everyone's just randomly dancing. It works well for Bollywood films. It works well for many films, but this
they wanted to be pan-India movie, so they did this.
this film has such an impactful climax. After all of that,
They
it's
have a
very
dance
strange
number.
when you have a dance number. I mean, however
It didn't
catchy
work
it
out,
might
yes.
be, but it doesn't work.
It didn't work out. And second thing is, I did my MBA in Media Entertainment Films, MBA in Films, in an institute called Visiting Woods, which is a film institute, and they clearly tell me to wait till the credits are roll out entirely. And it is giving a respect to each and every single person who has made that movie. And here, because of the dance number, they made that credit line extremely small. We were unable to
It was
read
not
even a
possible
single.
to read what was written, the names of all the artists.
Not even that. We didn't even know if it's sound designing, whatever. That whole thing itself is we were unable to read. So that
So
is second.
it seemed like seemed like a formality that they had to put it up, but it completely was disappointing, right?
Yes.
Like
Even
from a
and one more
picture
thing
of-
which we didn't like it was the 3D. After putting on 3D, cinematography was spectacular. There is no questions about it.
Correct.
But if you put on a 3D, there were few places where they have put 3D gimmicks where the arrow is coming, the bullet is coming right through. It didn't have the impact. It didn't look as though we are watching a 3D. After a while, you'll get used to wearing a 3D glass and you'll just enjoy the movie. At that time, if it comes out, that time you'll have a gasp,
Yeah,
right?
sometimes these films, right, you feel like it's coming right at you and you actually
That-
duck subconsciously, feel, oh, it's coming at me. But
That
nothing
was
like
the
that happens in this film, and it just
You
felt
could have definitely go watch a
2D
2D
version
version
also,
of it.
it's going to be as impactful. So it's not like
So, how many stars are you going to give?
3.5.
I'm going to give 4 stars. So average is 3.75. Please watch it in the theaters.
Absolutely. It is-
You have to watch it.
I mean, there are several films coming up. Let's get back to watching these films in theaters and promoting our artists and all the people who are involved in filmmaking. But surely this is something you have to watch in the theaters.
Yes.
So if you watch the film, let us know what you think, how much you would rate this film. Do let us know in the comment section below.
And keep watching Simply Curious.